Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine with a 5-card spread here. This is for the zodiac sign of Taurus. This is your monthly for July 2020. I have pre-shuffled the cards and we have 5 cards here for you. These 2 cards at the bottom fell out at the same time, so I pulled them both when I was shuffling. First, I'd like to say this video is not made for kids. If you're under the age of 18, please click off now. This channel is my brand. You do not have permission to copy any of it for any reason. Now let's get started with the reading. Taurus. What do we have here? We have the 5 of Cups as the first card here for you. It looks like you were sad about something in the past or in the recent past or just recently. You see the person standing here with their head hanging down and they're looking at their cups that's spilt. Kind of like they're crying over spilt milk. But they're crying over something they lost. Maybe a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio you were involved with, or a Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. But you're crying over that because they either left, broke up with you, took off. Maybe it was a friend that didn't want to be friends with you anymore, or you lost your job. A lot of people did lose their jobs during this terrible situation that our country's in. But you're standing there crying, not happy, just shedding tears. What you need to do is cross over this bridge and this water and go towards the land of opportunity. But here we have 2 cups behind you. So you're crying over stuff that you lost, but what you don't realize is you still have something worth living for back here. These 2 cups are still standing, ready to offer you the world. These 2 cups represent your new love coming in, your home, your family, a new job, things like that. So what this card is telling you is to quit crying, over spilt milk. You can't see the forest for the trees. Have you ever heard that expression? Because you're too busy crying for what you lost instead of looking at what you have, what you still have. Okay, so that card is here to remind you of that. So now we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so guess who's coming back in? This is the ex-lover coming back in. So this is the one you're probably crying for over here in this card. This person's coming back in due to Mercury retrograde. I see 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months. They're coming in during this Mercury retrograde. Mercury went retrograde on June 17th, and it'll go direct July 12th. Okay, so during that time, exes get nostalgic. They start thinking about the past lovers, and they want to come back in. You see how the horse is flying high. He's rushing in. He's got a lot of excitement rushing in. He's holding his wand up, showing his mighty power. But the only thing is that exes never stay during Mercury retrograde. They come in, and as soon as they rush in, they rush right back out. Okay, so I wouldn't get my hopes up too high with this person. I also see other things rushing in as well. I see a job rushing in. I see job opportunities rushing in. I see other stuff rushing in for you. Be careful taking new jobs during Mercury retrograde. If I was you, I would wait till the July 12th to accept the job. You can kind of maybe put them on hold a little bit and see if they'll wait on you. Because anything that's done during Mercury retrograde does not last or does not happen. It does not work out. Okay, but I do see the salamander here. So the salamander is for protection. Okay, so if you are going to start a new relationship during Mercury retrograde, kind of put that person on hold a little bit, until the July 12th, because you have the protection of the salamander to make this last. Okay, anything new that's coming in during Mercury retrograde doesn't last, but if you kind of put them on hold a little bit and don't make a decision until after July 12th, with this salamander protecting you, then you can probably make that last. Okay, so now here we have the Hangman in the reverse. In the upright position, the Hangman is about letting go, releasing, moving on, moving forward. You've realized, it's time to move on and upward. I do see some of you that's lost a few people, that's moved on, like passed away, moved on. Hold on, let me get a drink. Okay. During this thing that's happening to us. But this fell in the reverse for you. So this is some of you that are not letting go of the past. Okay, so when the Hangman in the reverse is here, showing that some of you are hanging on to the past or to an old image. You want to be the way you used to be, especially with this Knight of Wands here. You're showing that you want to be the way you used to be. Well, that energy has passed. This card is here to tell you that it's time to move on, move forward, because other things are coming. Okay, better things are coming than what you had before. It's time to change consciousness. Okay, you're still holding on to the past or to an old image, or you're trying to stop things from progressing, or you're trying to stop what's inevitable. Okay, don't hang on to an old image, or don't hang on to the way you used to be. Okay, because that never works out. As time goes on, we all change, we all progress, we all move forward, and we always move forward for the better, even though it doesn't seem like it at the time, especially if you're crying over this person here. You know, when one door closes, another one opens. That's why the Hangman is here, to remind you of that. It's telling you, let go. It's okay to let go. It's okay to release. It's okay to change. It's okay to stop letting fear hold you back. Some of you are afraid of what people are going to think because you broke up. Tank, get out of that kitchen. Some of you are afraid. Get out of that kitchen. Some of you are afraid to, tell anybody, hey, this person broke up with me, or this person left me, because you're afraid of what they're going to think. You're afraid of your image. Don't be afraid of none of that. Who cares what people think, okay? People don't know the truth anyway. They don't know what's really going on, all right? So you shouldn't worry about that. What you worry about is moving forward. Moving forward with what you've learned. Take what you've learned from this and then move forward so you can do better in the next relationship or the next situation you're in. This could be any situation. It could be a work situation, friend situation, cousins, relatives, or whatever. Move on from that. Move on from what no longer serves you into the future. Okay, so here we have the Knight of, sorry, all my cards are falling. Here we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so when it's in upright position, it shows that there's an urgent message coming in. You see the horse is flying through the air here. He's flying through the air, and his hand is up, and there's birds here. Always bringing an urgent message. Well, it's in the reverse, so it shows like whatever message you're waiting for isn't coming in the way you want it to, or maybe you're waiting on some important news from a doctor, a bank, or somebody like that. So it's showing that news isn't coming in. It's delayed, maybe because of our situation now. You know, our nation's closing down again. Tank, no. I see in Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So maybe things are slowing down. Because of that, you're not getting the message right or correct. You're not getting the letter you're waiting on or the email you're waiting on. So I see some of you are kind of mentally worn out because of that. I see delays in appointments, doctor appointments, or court dates. Things like that. And I'm also seeing someone that's ready to start a fight or a war with you. Maybe it's at a workplace, trying not to get into that altercation. I see that you're slowing down. You can't move in the direction that you wanted to move into originally. It could have been with school, job, relationship, or whatever. So things are starting to slow down for you. And that's only due because of Mercury retrograde, okay? Things are going to be back up and running as far as your energy is what I'm talking about. After July 12th, you'll start seeing things moving along. Okay, so now here we have these two cards fell out together, so that's why I pulled them. Here we have the Six of Pentacles. In the upright, it shows that help is coming, especially financially. You see how the scale is balanced here. So I see a third party coming in, helping you here, or that's what you're waiting for, but it's in the reverse for you. So I see that as well. It's going to be slow. You are going to get the help that you want. I see this is you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe you're waiting on that bank loan, your stimulus check, or whatever, but I see a bonus or something like that. I see it's slowing down. I see somebody handling money the wrong way, and maybe that's why you didn't get your bonus. Or someone at the bank. I'm hearing bank account. Check your bank account during Mercury retrograde, because people make mistakes on the paperwork, and you might be off by a few cents or something like that. So check that as well. Check your accounts. during Mercury retrograde. Always check your accounts. I see large bills, like someone's waiting on large bills, but they're not being handed to you. I don't know why I'm seeing that. I see unfairness of some kind of distribute. I'm hearing distribution. I'm hearing the word distribute. Of an estate. Okay, yeah, I'm distributing of an estate. Maybe you had someone that passed away and they left you something, and people are fighting for the property or the 401k money that was left. I hear people fighting for that. Maybe it's the siblings or the family members fighting for that. And I also hear that your 401k plan is not being managed properly, so maybe you better check that out as well. So Mercury retrograde brings in a lot of these energies where people are making mistakes on paper, especially pertaining to money and stuff like that. I hear a lot of unfairness in property management. Okay, so if you're involved in anything like that, go check that out and make sure everyone's doing what they're supposed to do. Okay, Taurus, but I do see things working out for you towards the end. If you do what I told you to do here in this card, let go of the past, what no longer serves you. Forget the ex, because new things are coming. As soon as you close this door, as soon as you close these doors, the universe will bring you something new, but it can't bring you anything new if you're still hanging on to the past, okay? Close the door on the past so that your new future can come in. All right, Taurus? That's my advice for you for July. Yeah. And if you're going to sign any major papers or any major contracts, wait till after July 12th. That's when Mercury goes direct. All right, y'all. This is your reading for July 2020 for Taurus. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share with your friends. Leave your comments. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.